Mac and cheese. A warm, creamy dish built around tender pasta coated in melted cheese. It has roots in Europe but became a comfort food staple in the United States. The sauce is smooth and rich, often made with cheddar, creating a glossy coating that clings to every curve of the macaroni. Its golden color and soft, slightly stretchy texture make it instantly recognizable. In many homes, it's the dish that appears on busy evenings or holiday tables, sometimes baked until the top turns lightly crisp. Compared to other pasta dishes, it feels simpler and more nostalgic, like something shared between family members around a quiet dinner table. Baked ziti. A hearty pasta casserole where tubes of ziti are layered with tomato sauce, cheese, and sometimes meat, then baked until everything melts together. It comes from Italian-American kitchens, where traditional recipes were adapted for larger gatherings. The top often forms a slightly browned, bubbling crust, while inside remains soft and saucy. The contrast between the tangy tomato base and creamy cheese gives it a balanced, comforting flavor. It's commonly served at family celebrations or potlucks, where one large dish feeds many, and the smell of baked cheese fills the room. Fettuccine Alfredo. A silky pasta dish made with flat ribbons of fettuccine tossed in a rich, buttery cheese sauce, originally from Italy, but popularized in America in a heavier, cream-based form. The sauce is pale and glossy, coating each strand smoothly, creating a luxurious texture that feels almost velvety. Its flavor leans toward mild and creamy rather than sharp, making it stand apart from tomato-based dishes. Often enjoyed in restaurants or special dinners, it carries a sense of indulgence, where each bite feels slow and satisfying rather than rushed. Cheesy scalloped potatoes. Thin slices of potato layered with cheese and baked in a creamy sauce until tender and slightly golden on top. This dish has roots in European cooking, but is widely loved in American households, especially during holidays. The layers create a soft, melt-in-the-mouth texture inside, while the surface develops a delicate crispness. The aroma of baked cheese and potatoes feels warm and familiar, often filling kitchens during family gatherings. Compared to pasta-based dishes, it feels heavier and more earthy, with a comforting depth that comes from slow baking. Cheese lasagna. A layered pasta dish built with sheets of noodles, rich tomato sauce, and multiple layers of cheese, baked until everything binds together. Originating from Italy but deeply embedded in American cuisine, it stands out for its structure, distinct layers visible when sliced. The top often has a slightly crisp edge, while inside remains soft and creamy. The combination of tangy sauce and melted cheese creates a balanced, satisfying bite. It's often prepared for special occasions, where the act of cutting into it reveals neat layers, making it both a visual and sensory experience. Broccoli cheddar casserole. A comforting baked dish combining tender broccoli with a creamy cheddar sauce, often topped with a slightly crisp layer. It reflects American home cooking, where vegetables are paired with rich flavors to create something both hearty and familiar. The bright green of the broccoli contrasts with the deep orange of the cheese, making it visually appealing. The texture shifts from soft vegetables to creamy sauce with a hint of crunch on top. It's commonly served as a side dish during family meals, where even those who avoid vegetables find it enjoyable. Cheese grits. A Southern American dish made from ground corn cooked into a smooth, porridge-like consistency and enriched with melted cheese. The texture is soft and slightly grainy, with a creamy finish that feels warm and comforting. Its pale yellow color and gentle aroma make it simple yet inviting. Often served at breakfast or alongside savory dishes like shrimp, it carries strong cultural ties to the southern United States. Compared to pasta or casseroles, it feels lighter but still deeply satisfying, especially when enjoyed slowly in a quiet morning setting. Queso Dip. A smooth, melted cheese dip often blended with spices, tomatoes, or peppers, commonly associated with Tex-Mex cuisine. The texture is fluid and glossy, designed for dipping chips, creating a casual and social eating experience. Its warm, slightly spicy aroma draws people in, especially in gatherings where the bowl sits at the center of the table. The bright orange or pale yellow color stands out, and the act of dipping adds a shared interactive element. Unlike baked dishes, it's meant to be enjoyed immediately while still warm and flowing. Tuna noodle casserole, a baked dish combining pasta, tuna, and a creamy sauce, often topped with breadcrumbs or crispy onions. It became popular in mid-20th century America as a practical, affordable meal. The texture blends soft noodles with flaky fish and a creamy base, while the topping adds a light crunch. Its flavor is mild and comforting, leaning more towards savory than rich. Often made in home kitchens, it carries a sense of simplicity and routine, where familiar ingredients come together into something filling and dependable. Which of these dishes is your favorite? Let me know in the comments.